see, you can play on the screen too. If anyone was wondering, just in case, you never know what people ask. And I don't know, maybe we can open the screen and just continue. Welcome to another video for the Samsung Galaxy Fold. We got here, this is the Fold, you can see it folds and has a smaller screen on front. And in today's video we're going to be testing the Snapdragon 855 processor with, where is it? PPSSPP emulator for PSP games. So let's get straight into things and we're going to test out a few games on this. Settings wise, honestly I don't remember what kind of settings I used to use, so I'm just leaving it how it is. And it is on OpenGL, so there's that. Okay. First we're going to start off with this game, which is Assassin's Creed. You could see it's running perfectly smooth at 30 FPS. Sorry about that, I keep using the fast forward button. But as you can see, 30 FPS, nice and smooth. Oops, I pressed fast forward again. There's a fast forward button on this, unfortunately, which does this to it, so forgive me. Let's exit out. Next game is Ben 10 Cosmic Destruction.
Hey, somebody give that cat a comb. Get it? Cat a comb? Yeah, never mind.
Hold the L button to take a look around.
I keep pressing the L button. Okay, so as you can see, 30 FPS. Let's change into one of his monsters. So as you see, perfectly playable, perfectly smooth. And this was Ben 10. Moving to the next game, we got Crash Bandicoot. This is the one which is tag team racing, so you got this. 60 FPS. As you can see, nice and smooth, perfectly playable. And for the racing, we are getting some frame drops to 35 FPS, but again, nice and smooth. So, most of the time 60 FPS, but we do have some frame drops. Moving on to the next game, we have Crash Mind Over Mutant, I think this is. So another game playing 60 FPS. Nice and smooth gameplay. Moving on to the next game, we have Dexter. Which is showing 30 FPS, which is pretty good, all things considered. Oops. A fun adventure game to play. 30 FPS, nice and smooth. Moving on again, we got Naruto Impact. So it's showing 30 FPS right now, and it is running smooth. I don't notice anything. No lag whatsoever. If there is, it only dropped to about 27 FPS. Now, you can increase this if you go to settings and change this to Vulkan. I think it would play this much better. Let's go Impact. As you can see, it does seem a bit smoother. But honestly, I think OpenGL was the best one, so I'll stick to that for showing these different gaming tests. Moving on, we got God of War, Ghost of Sparta. $60 FPS, no frame drops. Let's skip this. There. So nice and smooth for Ghost of Sparta. Moving on, we got God Eater Burst, I think it's called. $30 FPS stable. No frame drops, nice and stable gameplay. God Eater Burst, this was. Moving on, next game we got is God of War Chains of Olympus. So there is a setting you could change to make this a stable 60 FPS. I don't remember what it was, but surely you could find that video online. Either way, on the default settings you could see it's running 60 FPS fine with no issues, even with these graphical scenes happening. Just stable at 60 FPS. Oh, I pressed fast forward again. $60 FPS, nice. Okay, that's enough for this game. Moving on. I'm trying to get through all of the games as soon as possible. This is Justice League Heroes.
Heads up. There's more of them above. I see them.
So another game which is running perfectly smooth at 30 FPS. Moving on, what's next? What do we have? Forgot what this one was called. I honestly forgot what this one was called. Oh shoot, sorry. Either way, 60 FPS, no frame drops for this game. And in case you were wondering what it was called, I have honestly no idea. Something Reborn, it says. Yeah, there is Kate Hitman Reborn. Games. Next game we're testing is Kingdom Hearts. Another game which is completely playable at 30 FPS, stable with no frame drops at all. As you see, you can run around too, no frame drops at all. Next one is Monster Hunter 2. Which is again another game, nice and stable at 30 FPS. Next game is Arctic Edge Motorstorm. This is very heavy for every phone I've ever tested, so let's test it on this. I forgot how to go forward. There it is. Let's bring down the volume a bit. Here. So far it's showing 30 FPS, which is a good sign. Other phones couldn't even handle that, to be honest. Looks smooth. Even the crashes are still showing 30 FPS. Let's just make sure we're with the others. Otherwise, the frame might just show because we're alone. When there's more cars to load, the graphics is normally heavier to load too. But no, it seems to be fine, 30 FPS. No frame drops. Wow, very impressive. Galaxy Fold is doing really well. Imagine playing PSP games on a device which is bigger than the PSP itself. That jump. Nice and smooth. Next game we have is Naruto Akatsuki Rising, this one is called. And this is of course running at perfectly smooth 30 FPS. Where is he? Nice. So, another game perfectly playable. As expected from the Snapdragon 855. Did I choose the right game? Sorry, not sure if I did. We already tested Naruto Impact. Don't know if it's a different game. As you can see, nice and smooth. I don't know if I already tested this game or not, just had to go on it again. Need for Speed Carbon, this is for PSP. And as you can see, 30 FPS, stable with no frame drops. Moving on. Need for Speed Most Wanted. Use some nitros. Oh, I'm losing control. .30 FPS. Again, doing good so far. This one is Outrun 2006. This is in most arcades. As you can see, we're getting some frame drops, but in general looks completely playable. So another playable game. Next game is SpiderMan 3. 60 FPS.
Check this place out. No, seriously, I want you to check it out. Rotate the camera.
Let's skip this. There. So, as you can see, we're getting 60 FPS. Everything's perfectly fine, running nice and smooth.
What would Spider-Man be without his spider
I died.
What would Spider-Man be without his spider powers?
So we have to
I'll
crawl.
tell you, he'd be Man. Is that what you came here to play? Man 3? I don't think so. Now go ahead and crawl up this wall, you know, like Spider-Man. Spider-Man, don't let him spoil the boss's plan. Are you troubled by bad guys who move too fast? Ask your doctor about web slats, proven in lab tests to slow bad guys down by up to 80%.
Oops. So 60 FPS for this too. Pretty happy with this. And Tekken 6, of course, is gonna definitely run at this speed. So 60 FPS, no frame drops whatsoever. Nice and smooth. Moving on to the final game we have is Test Drive Unlimited. This is the hardest game for the PSP emulator to actually play, so here it goes. We're getting 14 FPS. Unfortunately, this is how it is. So I would definitely say this is beyond not playable, but at least we could see there's an improvement. I think it was the 835 was playing this at 8 FPS, so hopefully we could play this with better quality soon enough. So there's that. hopefully this video was useful for you guys, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like if you like the video, dislike if you dislike it, and leave a comment below. Also don't forget to check out my website, slick4tech.com. All my videos will be uploaded there, and also if there's any games that you want me to download and test out in my future videos, feel free to let me know right there on that website. There should be a request a game link somewhere there. You could even sign up and talk on the forums and stuff I have set up just for fun. Thanks again for watching, and of course before we end it, I'm going to do what I did for all of the other videos which I have the Galaxy Fold for. You know how it can do this. Sorry for the fingerprints. We'll go to Game Launcher, PPSSPP, and of course we can... What game should we show? I like most of the games, but why not go for Tekken or something? Yeah, as you can see, you can play on the screen too, if anyone was wondering, just in case. You never know what people ask. And I don't know, maybe we can open the screen and just continue.